What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Las Vegas Bandits franchise. This is a quick little update before we get into things, because the first official video will be all kinds of storylines going into this season, because we had to take out a team and that has to have its own story. And I kind of want to get into a little bit of storytelling. I always wanted to do storytelling, but I never felt like I was good enough to do it. I'm gonna just be real with y'all, but I'm gonna focus on it. And the plan is to give you guys a gameplay video and then a story video in between the next game, right? So I'm guessing that, you know, each season should have about 32 episodes. One would be a background story, one would be a news story, whether players get suspended, because everything that I want Madden 19 and 20 and 21 and so on and so forth to have, I'm gonna just put into this franchise. I want players to be able to get suspended. I want players to miss practices. I want players to be real human beings that go through different things in their life, man. So this right here shows that we can edit the team. So we can edit our look. We can edit everything that we want to edit. We can even edit our stadium during the season, I guess. So we can add to our season. We can add to our stadium, renovate our stadium, tear down our stadium, and build a whole new one. And of course, the same is true with the jerseys, because you're not able to create alternate jerseys in the creation. It only gives you home and away. So this will actually give us a chance to have some different jerseys throughout the season. Go with a gray look, go with a black look, you know, just change it up. Okay, so I showed you guys earlier that everybody is a rookie, and that's true here, and I can't change it, alright? So I don't know if any of these guys are actually this good, because everybody's a rookie, and how they did it in Madden 12 is that all the rookies have potential ratings, and all the other ratings are kind of just unknowns, which I did like. I like the fact that even when you started a franchise with, I don't know, let's say Richard Sherman, who's a rookie in this, right? Or Julio Jones, who's a rookie in this. You didn't know their overall right off the bat. Now, if you looked at it from like play now, okay, maybe you can get a little idea. But for the most part, you didn't know the rookies, right? So everybody's a rookie. So what I have to do is play the preseason. Now, a lot of times I don't play the preseason. I don't show the preseason. But for this, I'm going to have to show the preseason. So what I'm thinking is possibly lower the quarter length and give you guys 2 games per video for the preseason, or maybe just give you one huge video for the preseason and have a little bit of drama here and there and try to figure out everybody's overall and stuff like that. And of course, I have to edit these guys' equipment. The equipment is looking ugly. Every offensive lineman and defensive lineman has that big elbow thing like they J.J. Watt, and I'm not saying that they can't have that, but having every single one with that, last time I checked, the only person on the Houston Texans that has that is J.J. Watt. So, yeah, got to go through the roster and edit some of these guys as well. Now, there is going to be some current NFL players on this team. Not current as in today's NFL, but back in Madden 12, current. There will be some players that will be on this team. Madden 12's roster, because the server is down officially for Madden 12, I cannot download the last current roster for this game. So, guys like Richard Sherman was like 52 overall as a 5th round pick. I thought that was a little bit ridiculous. I want him to at least have a chance to be who he became. So I upped his overall to about 70 to kick things off. That's probably a little bit high, but I just kind of want to give him a really good chance to become who he is today, or at least who he was in his prime. Then guys like Julio Jones, he's still going to have his dreads. I couldn't edit his dreads or anything like that, but I did give him his current face mask and visor and stuff like that. Reggie Bush was still a member of the Saints, but I fixed all that. He is now on the Dolphins. Marion Barber, he played for the Bears this season, but he was still on the Cowboys. Carson Palmer, Ocho Cinco, they were all on the Bengals still with Andy Dalton and AJ Green. So I went through the roster as best I could. I probably made some mistakes, and for that I do apologize. When I say mistakes, meaning that I left some people on their current roster that weren't there. But for the Eagles, I gave them Nnamdi, because Nnamdi in this game for the default roster is still in the Oakland Raiders. I gave them Babin, who was on the Titans. I gave them Vince Young, who was still on the Titans, and yada yada yada. Got rid of Cobb too, because Cobb was not on the Eagles, because of course they picked up Vince Young. But the roster that was for Madden 12 or for this season will not be the exact same. Like I said, we're going to have some players on our team. And because the team that we took out, and I'll get into that for the intro, the official intro video, which should come out sometime this weekend. Yeah. Things had to change. Things just had to change. Like, when you take out an NFL team, or an NFL team gets disbanded, is what I'm gonna use when we get into the story. Is yeah, things are gonna lose. People are gonna lose jobs. The NFL is gonna look different, and so on and so forth. But I think that's gonna do it. Just wanted to update you guys really quickly on what's the holdup. The holdup is I gotta edit these players. Okay, I'm somebody who's big on equipment in Madden, and I want these guys to at least have equipment that players like actually wear, that's popular. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking, just to give you guys what I'm thinking, going with the I might use some of these helmets, just because the NFL has so many different helmets nowadays that I might give some people helmets that look like this. Just because, again, the NFL has so many different helmets. But the helmets you will see most of the time is the Air XP, and then the Revolution Speed, right? And then the Revolution, this helmet, but only with like this face mask, because that's really what you see nowadays. And you barely see this anymore. You barely see this anymore. The old school Darrelle Revis, if you will. But that's gonna do it. That's that, y'all. Just want to give you guys an update on what's the holdup. And yes, I did take out a team. I know, like I said, we'll go into that in the next episode, and so on and so forth. But yeah, that's that. Hope you guys are looking forward to it. If you are, smash that like button. Let me know you guys want this series. And again, we'll probably do gameplay video, and then a background story video, and that will be its own video. I don't want to put the background story in with the gameplay. I kind of want to separate the two, and then once we get this series going, the playlist, of course, will always be updated, and I think it will just add. To everything. You know what I mean? I don't want these videos to be extremely long, because I feel like if I put the story with the gameplay video, then it'll just be extremely long, and I don't want extremely long videos. My videos are already on average about 15 minutes, so I think that's kind of long. But I didn't want like 20-minute videos, if you know what I mean. But that's going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm out. I hope that the rest of your day is the best of your day. Peace, love. Hustle!